Do, 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 do. Welcome in, everyone. Hey, I just got back from a parade, listening to some bands. That's always fun. I really enjoy small town parades, for the most part. Let's see, where do you want to hang out? Let's go to the koen over here, this little park, little public park right here. Nice. We'll stay away from Hachiko. Probably has a big line. Just get into the shade, and let's go ahead and take our quiz. So, welcome to today's daily study video. We're going to be doing some small quizzes inside of Shashingo, doing some quizzes in Anki. At that point, I did add in a new deck, as I am one to do, called Directions and Locations, and it's going to be all of the words that are like over there, you know, north, nearby, next to, that type of thing. So that's the goal of it, to be able to express that type of information. And I think once we get good with that, we'll take that and we'll hop into Shashingo, because it is a 3D space, and we'll try to describe where these things in the quizzes are in relation to other stuff. So our first word here is izakaya. So izakaya is a little lovely shop where you can drink a beer, much like this Lightning Google Summer Shandy, which I'm going to be sipping on throughout this video. I actually added lemonade to it, so it's like pretty freaking good. I love izakayas. They're very fun. The little atmosphere, you know, where it's like you got just enough room for like 5 or 6 people. It's just you drinking, listening to conversations, maybe talking to the bartender. Some of them will have like a mama in them, which is normally either like an obasan or it can be a dude in a dress, not like an actual trans person most of the time. I'm sure it happens occasionally, but it's just like a thing where it's just like a dude in a dress who is fully a dude. But anyways, that aside, izakayas are very fun. I enjoy them quite a bit. Here we have our words. We have kanpai, which is cheers, you know, in Japanese. We have nomu. And then we have teguro, which I believe is like... I don't remember this. So this is to drink. This is cheers. Affordable. Okay. I was like... I started to say cheap, and I was like, but I'm not sure on it. So this is going to be a very early minute mark. 3:15 on the video clock there. Affordable. Teguro. Okay, affordable. Teguro. Izakaya no tabemono ga teguro desu. So the izakaya's food is affordable. And it typically is, by the way. A lot of times you'll go there and it's like, hey, here's meat on a stick. It's probably chicken. It might be pork. I've had it be uma before, and I didn't know the kanji for horse, so I tried horse on a stick. So that was something. But it's typically quite affordable. So totemo toguro desu ne. All right. Did I not? I didn't match up cheers with it. Well, I'm a dummy. Anyways, teburu. We have a table here. Teburu no ue ga takusan pan desu ne. There is actually arimasu ne should be what we say there. So here we have a teburu. It's a table. Over here we have ue. We have kirei ni suru and shita. So kirei ni suru, shita. So only one of these is a verb. The other two are some of the location words that we'll be covering in the Anki Deck quiz. And I was looking up how to describe locations, and if you are relating it to something, you say that something's thing. So, テーブルの上 is on the table. So, テーブルの上がに in this case, テーブルの上にたくさんパンあります。There is a lot of bread on the table, which we can see as this is by a panya. All right, let's go ahead and match things up here. Under below, this is to clean. Kirei means like pretty beautiful, but it also kind of means clean because it gets used in this to just like if you say a room like heya ga kirei desu ne, you're saying the room's clean. So this is different than soji no suru, which is actually it might just be soji o suru. Either way, that is another way of saying it. In fact, Keebers left a comment about Pika Pika from one of the other videos. Let's go ahead and get these matched up. Where they were talking about how it does mean sparkling, as it's like new stuff. So like the example Keebers gave was they cleaned their room and it was sparkling, so to get it sparkling. So like it's fresh, new, kind of clean, but also gets used for like electronics. I fully thought it was like a misnomer and they had typed sparking wrong, but hey, now I know. Suitcase. We have a suitcase right here. Just a reminder that those big, nice, solid suitcases, a lot of them are too big for airlines now. Now airlines want that, but minied down slightly. So just keep that in mind if you're traveling. Probably check the big one and take the little one as carry-on. Ireru, ippai, and dasu. So ireru is to put something in. So ireru, iremasu, ireteru, irete kudasai. Irete kudasai, put something in. So we want to say that we're putting our clothes in a suitcase. We could say boku no fuku o iremashita. We put our clothes in the suitcase. And now, あの suitcase がいっぱいですね. It is quite full. That suitcase is full. いっぱい. Once we get to our destination, we will dasu. So we will 私のものを出します. We will take our stuff out. So to take out, full, a lot, many, and to put in. That was nice. Good sentences with the suitcase there. Saku, which I realized the other day I was saying sake. Yep, brain done goofed there. But I was walking down a trail earlier this week, yesterday actually. So I don't know the word for trail, so I'd have to look that up. But 昨日に trail を歩きました. I actually trail に歩きました. So I walked on a trail yesterday, and there was a split rail fence, which if you are unfamiliar with what that is, it's fence post, and a piece of wood and a piece of wood. So split rail fence. There's two rails, and it is a wooden fence. And I was like, would you say moku no saku or just moku saku? And I'm not quite sure yet. I'll have to look that up. I also did look up stuff on Jibu. But anyways, let's get to Saku here. So we have 遮る takai and 安全. So takai and anzen we see quite often. Anzen is safe, takai expensive / tall. Meanwhile, I did not mean to hit that. Saigiru is what a fence does. It obstructs, it blocks a path. So what other things that we talk about regularly in here? I mean, sometimes if it is a unfortunately placed table, it might also saigai suru. So saigi suru iru there. So I'm assuming this is saigimasu. So midori na saku ga chotto saigimashita. That green fence obstructed us a little. So let's go ahead and put obstruct on there. Are fences anzen? I guess. I also need to look up what on means here. That kanji that has like what I associate with woman with a pot lid on it. I'll have to look that one up. Eigakan, a movie theater. I don't often go to a movie theater, so let's see. Eigakan o amari ikimasen. Yeah, I don't often go to the movie theater. Alright, here we have miru, which we get miru all the time. This miru is slightly different than the one that is just the eye with legs. This is to watch something, still using your eyeballs, right? We have hakuroku. So, hakuroku, I believe it's like impact, and deito suru, to go on a date. Deito shimashiteru. Boku no tsuma to boku ga eiga o deito shimashiteru. Me and my wife are going on a date at the movie theater. Let's go ahead and match these up. Impact it was. Nice. Okay. To watch. Good. Hakuroku. Let's listen. Is it pronounced hakuroku? Hakuroku. Okay, they are actually doing the u on there. Hakuroku. Okay. Good. Hey, and that finishes up the quiz here. Let's go ahead and get the Anki deck up on the screen. Like I mentioned earlier, I added in this directions locations, and I'm going to be adding to it as I think of words to add to it, but it's like north, northeast, things like that. I don't know if I have forward on there, but like above, below, next to. Pretty common words. So let's go ahead and work our way to that. We have an adjective and one body part to get through here. Okay, koi. I mean, that's a pretty scary word, I would say so. Koi. Kawaii. Very close sounding to the English ear, but very different things. All right, good. And let's see what our body part is for today. We have kao, which is your face. Your whole ding-dang face. Kao. Okay, good. Now, should we jump straight into it? Yeah, let's do directions and locations vocab. So this is mostly review. A lot of these words we've gotten in other decks, but I wanted to get a set spot for them. At some point, my plan is to make a Google Sheet and then instead of having links to all of the Anki decks inside of the description, which I don't currently have, I have a link to the Japanese vocab one, the N5 Kanji one, and the Jozu Jules deck that I occasionally work through in the description. I think I want to just take it and make it a Google Sheet that folks can go to, and it'll just have all of the decks listed on it. Anyways, we have kita here. Kita is north. It's a very weird looking kanji. The line with two lines just coming off of it. Kind of odd, but that is north. We have Minami, which is south. Minami America, South America. Remember from the continents and countries one. Minami. Nishi, Nishi. Okay. Go west, young monkey. Kind of like the what's the popular monkey game right now? Wukong, based off of the story of, isn't it Goku? Like that's where the name Goku comes from. Anyways, Higashi, we have east. One of my favorite kanji because it is just a long tree with the sun in it, and it's always a good mimetic because it's like the sun rising in the east, and we see the sun filtering in through the trees. I say as I stare off to the west. Higashi, east. Good. Now these are, like kanji wise, this is very easy to recognize. We have north, we have west. So this is northwest, but it is not Kitanishi. No, it is Hakose. So Hakuse, sorry. Hokuse. Jeez, I'm doing great today. Hokuse, northwest. And you'll see a pattern here when we hit our next one. Northeast. Hoku, tou. So Haku tou. This is northeast. Nansei. So instead of Minami Nishi, we have Nansei. So southwest. And then Nanto, southeast. Those are going to take some getting used to. I did not know southeast, southwest, northeast, and northwest prior to putting them on this list. So those are new for me. Here we have something very useful for giving locations and directions. It is a chizu, a map. Chizu. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can remember this one. I put these on the list yesterday, and it's been basically 24 hours since I looked at this. Okay, so we have Ganzaichi. Ganzaichi. I don't remember this. Towards? Current location. Okay. So you can relate something to your current location. So if something's nearby your current location, you could say Ganzaichi, and then nearby, which I cannot remember, which is half the reason for this deck. Ganzaichi no nearby ga thing. You know? Okay. Mai is front, right? Front. Mai. So in front of the building, ie no mai. 大きい家の前がホットドッグあります。There is a, I'm assuming that folks would know that that's a hot dog stand. There's a hot dog stand in front of that big building. All right. Ushiro is like the word, it's not that far off from, but, oshiru. But ushiro is behind something. We have the behind, the like back of something. Now, in the back of the store is t-shirts. So, Fukuya no ushiro ga t-shirts arimasu. There are t-shirts in the back of the clothing store. So we'll say hard on that one because I did not get it right. Hidari, we got our directions in here. We got left. And then I'm assuming that I put Migi next. We did Migi, which is right. And remember, stone is really close to this one as well. The main difference is it doesn't go through because you can't put your hand through a stone unless you do a lot of martial arts, I guess. So Migi is right. Toi. This is one that we have in our normal Japanese vocab one already. This is far. Toi. So good. And now that means that I need to get nearby, next to, and some other stuff. So let me get a notepad opened here. Pull that over here. So let's say nearby, next to, I guess close, maybe? If you have any other location words that you already know, let me know, because that would be useful to add into here, so that I can get the words for them. Alright, here we have Nishi, so west, Nishi, west. Ishiro, Ishiro is behind, back. Okay, here we have Hokusei, Hokusei, which is northwest. Northwest. Kita is north. Minami is south. I'm going to say easy on that one. Chizu, I'm also going to say easy on map. Higashi is east. Good. And Hokuto, Hokuto, we're talking southeast here. Sorry, northeast. Geesh, look at the kanji, look at the sound. Well, I mean, I'll say good because it's gonna force me to do it anyways. Nansei, okay. Now we got southwest. Geesh. Now we got southeast. Good. Might, front. So now would you say inside the store at the front? So like Fukuya no naka no mai? Or would you be able to just say Fukuya no mai? I need to look that up. Because like that's very different. If I say Fukuya no mai and folks assume that I mean outside, you know, so soto, like, or do they assume I mean inside with that? I might need to look into that a little bit, so we can get good directions. All right, so good. Current location, Ganzaichi, Ganzaichi, current location, which is fun to say. Ganzaichi, good. Hidari, left. Toi, far. Migi, right. And Ishiro, back, behind. Good. Alright, so that's the new deck. I do want to add some more stuff to it for directions so that we can describe things in location to other things inside of Shashingo. I think that'll be a fun way of getting used to talking in Japanese as well. Alright, household vocab. Let's get into this. Alright, household vocab. Yane, that's roof, right? Yes, roof, attic. Good. Here we have hon da na, hondana, which we got this one from Kit. Hon being book, dana being shelf. This is a bookshelf. This was relating to us because, what was it, toldana? I was having issues with toldana, which was cupboard. And that actually really, that was weird. Thank you for flashing that on the screen. Bookshelf, yes, good. All right, good, good, good. Thank you, Kit, for the feedback, by the way. Same to you as well, keepers. All right, let's go ahead and hit the Japanese vocab here. All right, Getsuyobi. Getsuyobi. Folks probably know Getsuyobi as Monday. Getsuyobi kara. Kinyobi made. You say you're talking about traveling, you could say Getsuyobi kara. We'll start Monday, Kinyobi made, and we'll end on Kinyobi. Okay, so we'll say good on that. Taikutsu. Taikutsu. Tai generally means something that is like important. I don't recognize this one. What is taikutsu? Board. Okay. Taikutsu. Alright, alright. あの映画は 僕が退屈だよ. As for that movie, I was very bored. Okay. 子供? Kodomo? Why do I have it written out like this? Why don't I have the... this must be one of the very early ones that I added where I wasn't putting kanji in with stuff. Yeah, child. Yeah. I was just very confused that I didn't have the kanji with it. Okay, here we have inaka. Inaka, which is countryside. Like out in the boonies, countryside. Inaka. I added this one in yesterday. Inaka. So countryside. We have field here. Is this... One second. Copy. Alright, let's hop over to this. And we'll paste and search for that. And then we'll say meaning Japanese. I think this is meat, but I'm not sure. Oh! Shop. Building. Kanji, that means house. I don't recognize that as house. Because for house, I'm used to seeing... Yeah. This one right here. Okay. So this can also mean house. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so field house. Countryside. Sure. I'll say good on that one. Niru is to cook. Niru. Cook. To boil, to cook. Yes. Niru. So, nimashita. Ramen o nimashita. I cooked ramen. Good, good, good. Naru. To become. To become. Alright. Ijiwaru. This is mean. Ijiwaru. Good, 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 good. Okay. Crap. Sonyu suru. Sonyu suru. This is to insert, to put in, but like a ticket? Yes, to insert. So it's like taking your ticket or something and going into the slot. Why is this different than ireru? I wonder if, what's the specifics? I'll have to do some Googling on there, but we got it. We got it. Okay, hey, Kita, it's North. Welcome back, North. Good. Cowl face. Cowl face. Okay. Rekishiteki, huh? I wonder what my favorite word in all of Shashingo is. That's right, it is historical. Rekishiteki. Rekishiteki. It's very fun to say. Okay. Here we have Kyokai. Kyokai. Church? Yes, Kyokai. Church. This is meat. This is meat. So this, the meeting at the church. Inaka. That means building. They're very close. Very close. Okay, countryside. Good. And north. Good. Alright, alright. How are we looking? We have some N5 kanji and some Dobutsu. Let's get on into them fast as we can here. N5 kanji. This with a pot over it is mingled, but I believe this is just like dad, right? Yeah, father. Chichi. Right there. Inside. Yep, inside middle, sure. This is this year, Kotoshi. Kotoshi. Yes, good. Feeling all right about that. This is not early. This is change. Change. Yes. Okay. Okay. Good. 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 Nice. Feel all right about that. We won't bother with the school vocab because it's just one word. Let's head into the Dobutsu. Okay. Lots of different words here. This is Zoa. Zoa, which is... I don't remember. Elephant? Hey, elephant. I'm gonna say hard because that took me a while. Taco. That is an octopus. Takoyaki is the best. Alright, Suzume. Suzume is a sparrow, right? Sparrow. I like that we have so many different types of birds in this list. Alright. Suzume. Also, a very common girl's name. Suzume. Okay. Kurage was... jellyfish. Kurage. Kurage. Jellyfish. Good. Futa. Not futa. Very different word. Buta is pig. Good. Hato is a pigeon. Or a dove. Same bird, basically. Okay. I love the kanji for this one because it's so hilarious. So, hitore. This is literally person hand. It's a starfish. I guess, it's a person's hand going like that, right? I love that. I love that so much. Good. All right. Well, there we have it. Another half-hour study session. I got a little bit of review and stuff to do. I think I'll talk about Jibun in the next video, because it does mean self, and it is meant to emphasize that someone did something by themselves. So, I mean, I guess I just did it. That's the main thing. You can say, Jibun de, and it's like, I did that by myself, if you want to emphasize that no one did it with you. So like talking about building a house, it's probably assumed that a company helped you with it. But if you say jibun de in there, oh, you built your house yourself? Wow, that's something else. Anyways, thank you so much for watching our daily Japanese study video. I hope folks are having fun with this and learning along with me. I hope to see you again tomorrow. As always, thanks to everyone who leaves comments and gives me feedback on, hey, this means this, or actually, you might want to say it this way, and stuff like that. That's how learning works, That's why walking up and just talking to people in Japanese is probably the best way to learn, because they can be like, yeah, and help you, or point out what you're doing that's wrong. Anyways, I hope to see you tomorrow. If not, then I still hope to see you real soon. Thank you again so much for watching. Goodbye. Time to drink.